Hi, in this brief tutorial, we're going to continue to look at the Google Classroom stream. Specifically, we're going to look at creating an assignment. And if we hover over the plus sign, we can click Create Assignment. Let's give this assignment a title. We're going to call this the Group Edit Assignment, Welcome Slideshow. And in my instructions, what I want students to do is to open up the attached slides presentation, read the prompt on the first slide, and add their own slide to the presentation, including an answer and an image. We can set a due date because this is an assignment. Let's pick next week. We can also set a topic to this. If we create a topic, call this Group Edit. And I want to attach something from my Google Drive so the students can, in fact, edit the assignment. Bear with me just one sec. I'm going to check out the Student View Classroom folder and a Group Edit slideshow. You can do this with a document. You can do it with a spreadsheet. You can do it with a Google Slides presentation. Once you've attached your Google file, you have to decide what students can do with it. Do you want them to view it? Well, my directions say read the prompt, add your own slide, so I want them to edit. If I select students can edit the file, that's going to invite the entire class to the same file. So imagine having a Google Doc with the cursor bouncing all over the place with 20 students trying to type simultaneously. You could set up a table and give students a space to type their responses. This is a great tool for brainstorming and whole group activities. Not so good if you want the student to focus and concentrate on a specific thing because the cursor and the mouse will kind of bounce around. This is the option I'm going to select for now, but keep in mind we'll be looking at making a copy for each student in another tutorial. Again, I can differentiate which class, which students, and I can always assign now, save it, or schedule it to go out at a specific date and time. I'm going to assign this now, and once again, the students are going to edit a slideshow. Let's take a look at what the student will see. So here we have the student screen. They have the Group Edit Welcome Slideshow. They could click Open. Notice the directions are at the top of the page. The link to open up the slideshow is here. We have not done any work yet. We don't want to mark this as done. Let's open up the slideshow itself. There's the first slide. Same prompt I had in the welcome message. If you can go back in time, live anywhere in the world, where and what time period would you choose? What interests you about this era? And the directions, once again, were to add a slide to the presentation and include an image along with your response. We already had one response come in. Let's add a slide. And what we're going to do here is, let's do the Roman Empire. And for our subtext, we're going to say, add an image. I'm just going to go to Insert Image. And let's do a Google search. We'll look for the Roman Colosseum. These are all copyright-free images, so you are protected against copyright violation in using them. Notice also there's an Explore tool. This tool will recommend some aesthetics. So Google is using its own kind of artificial intelligence to recommend some layouts and some aesthetic options. I kind of like the first one. Once I'm all set, I can close this. In fact, I can even close my Google Slides presentation. And since I've edited, there's really nothing for me to turn in. I was invited to edit. I can simply click Mark as Done. That will let the teacher know that the assignment has been complete. Let's take a look next at what the teacher sees. Notice we have 1 done, 0 not done. We only have 1 student in this class. The teacher can open this up. They can see which student has completed it. If any were not done, they could select not done, and then those students would come to the fore. If they want to see the slideshow and what the student has done, of course, we can click open the slide presentation. It was a group edit, so we should have just 3 slides. the original slide from the teacher. We also have the new slide that the student turned in. And in a previous example, we did ancient Greece. In this case, it's probably good practice to include the name of who's typing it in and what assignment it is. So it kind of gives some context for the assignment. Once again, we can close that. To review, plus sign, create an assignment. Assignment lets you give it a title, add instructions, set a due date, arrange for a topic, add attachments. If you attach a PDF and you ask all students to edit, they will not be able to. A PDF is not editable. In order for students to edit a file, as we did in this demonstration, you have to select some kind of Google Doc, whether it's a doc, sheet, or slide. Again, YouTube videos and links are not going to be anything other than viewable by the students. And once again, you can differentiate who it goes to specifically by class or by student, and then you can assign it immediately, save it for later, or schedule it to go out. Thanks for listening, and I hope you found this useful.